Because I guess she did like a hat. This shit like AI as fuck, but which it is.
How old are you?
Old enough to fuck your mom. Thanks for the sub, though. 2 weekum?
We're sorry.
My voice, I can't even crack my voice right now. You hear that shit? I was like, you KO with the 20 gift test? Shit. I can't do it.
Yo, what up? The son's Tsunami. Now we're doing this reacts after the fact because one, I've been sleeping a lot, and two, I fucked up when it came to some of my previous recordings. That's why it's not on the old setup. It's now on LTG setup. Regardless though, I hope you guys enjoy and follow the channel. That's all I can say.
Are we reacting to his album? I mean, I guess. I really don't give a fuck to, but I'll do it. We gotta react to Tyler shit too. I got a bunch of Twitter bookmarks as well. We gotta pop the balloon. We got a UDY. Oh, you can catch a cold in so many different ways. Who knows? I could touch the wrong fucking can of beans in a grocery store and there could be a virus on that. Like, ain't no telling. It's crazy because I feel like I've never gotten sick in a gym before. So there's really no way to know. Just shows how human I am. You know, to get sick twice in 30 days is kind of crazy.
And for context, this is in the video, but he got COVID again.
I'll just give it to you.
It's essentially
I'm not playing it off my OBS playlist. Oh, we just going straight into reacts. Yeah, we just watched the Ghostface bullshit. My thoughts?
Finally a gold cloak.
Yo, Vietnamese with the 2.5K bits. Big salute on that. The 10 gift is true. Oh. Shit. See, I might have some of that. Hearts Uneasy with the 10 gift is true. Oh. Man, fuck Mucinex. Look, last time I put Mucinex in my throat, when I had mucin, whatever the fuck.
Mucin?
The taste of the Mucinex, it stayed in the back of my throat for like 5 days, and it was one of the nastiest feelings.
5 days? Bro, your body is fucked.
Did something happen, or oh, I didn't, did you do it through bits or through what? Gotcha, that's why I didn't see it, because we kind of keep those off, because usually only people that donate through there are trolls. I'll read it, because it says, I recently discovered you, and you're genuinely one of the funniest streamers. Can't believe how you're so hated on by dick suckers and rage comps, especially when people go out of their way for it. Looking forward to my first ever live stream. Appreciate you, bro. Thank you for that donation.
Do you not hear what he says? Have you not watched everything he's done in the past?
Just so I can get at least notified.
It's a piece of shit. There's so many reasons why we do what we do as trolls. There's so many reasons to hate on LOWTIERGOD. All the things he's done to other people unjustly in the past. Everything he's about. The racism, the sexism. How he degrades other people. How he will put down the black man continuously. Not even the black man. It's the black race. He'll put them down. But when it's time for him to say,
vote say?
I'm a black man, this nigga is the first one to say it. I'm a black man. How are you going to stop a black man? Oh, they only block because I'm a black man. Yes, it's because of racism. But he's only a black man when it's convenient to him, which makes him a piece of shit forever.
Said, it be that weed with the 5 candies on deck, though. Hey, big salute for the 5 candies. Thank you so much.
I just want to say, been editing this video for like, what? We're like 40 minutes into the video. He's yet to do any reacts on the stream.
Thank you guys for showing love to the plat. We'll get off into our shit. I just want to, I just kind of want to, yeah. Because we had a lot of reacts tonight, so. Are they allowing 12 and 6 in MMA now?
I hope
for those of you watching,
that's way too young for people to be.
Kind of crazy, but
for kids to be fighting. That's way too.
Imagine getting paid 5K to show, 10K to show, to get 12 to 6 in your nose to death.
For those of you watching tomorrow the rules change. The 12 to 6 elbow is now legal tomorrow, and the grounded fighter rule where you put one hand down on the ground, gone. So you can't do that anymore.
Damn, so you could knee a nigga in the head regardless.
Oh,
And you could do 12 and 6.
not
Oh,
an
it's
age
the
thing.
worst time to be an MMA fighter, especially in the UFC. It's a dub.
yes. It sounds. I don't know much about this shit, but it sounds like there's gonna be
Bro,
more.
it's gonna be so
gladiator
many
shit.
new styles of dismantling niggas now. Bruh.
Like, you have to understand, MMA is the closest thing we have to what gladiators did back then.
And 12 to 6 is legal. Tomorrow night's fight.
Bro, that shit is gonna be brutal.
I can't even fathom
A
it, but
nigga can throw a knee
I can imagine it.
on a grounded opponent now to the dome. Right?
Yeah, that sounds
means-
bad. That sounds bad.
Appreciate you, but thank you for the 100. That means that a nigga can throw a grounded knee to an opponent, right?
You're saying a knee while you're on the ground trying not to fucking faint? Yeah, that's pretty fucking bad.
Damn, it's a dub, bro. It's a dub for
I might have
a
to
lot of
agree with
MMA
this nigga.
fighters.
I actually agree with this nigga. This is not a good time to do MMA. If
Yeah,
that's
it
true,
really is a wrap for Dagestanis.
it might honestly be.
That's like a whole new like style of MMA that's gonna be placed into the UFC at this point. Yeah, it's just like, yeah, most of these niggas don't get paid enough to get kneed on the ground or 12 to 6 to death. Shit.
So I just looked it up. Imagine a
For those
12
of
to
you
6
watching tomorrow,
elbow as a
tomorrow,
hammer.
rules change. The
So
12
you're
to
going-
6 elbow is now
You're going
legal
your
tomorrow.
elbow
And-
upwards and
and
then
the grounded
downwards.
fighter rule where you
From
put
the
one
12
hand
o'clock
down on the
position to
ground,
6. Up and
gone.
down. Hammer.
So you can't do that.
That is some
anymore, and
scary
12 to 6
shit.
is legal. Tomorrow night's fight.
What
night.
this nigga
For
is
those of
essentially
you-
saying, if you're on the ground, a knee can hit you.
It's not for John Jones. They've been
And
been trying to
people
remove it
on the
from
ground, they can elbow
especially the
you.
UFC.
They literally added more elbow technique. Sorry, not elbow. They literally added more ground techniques to MMA in order to what? Cave niggas' heads in faster? I could never do MMA. I would have to do boxing. It's the only true form of fighting, if you ask me.
All right, speaking of corny, remember this dude that would always go viral for this MMA? I mean, not MMA, this Eminem bullshit. If Eminem went camping, this is probably one of the most annoying dudes on the internet.
Look at me camping. Yeah, camping on a camping trip. Where are the bathrooms? Because earlier when I had to shit, I had to go off path a bit, do what I had to, then had to rip a leaf from a branch and act as if it was toilet paper, and I had to wipe my ass with it. Who the fucking venom mosquitoes? Whoever thought mosquitoes should in fact exist should get tossed in a massive pit of cactuses. I wish I had a stick and a fire. Because then I'd have
Cool, shut up for the 21 months.
marshmallows and shattered bits of chocolate jammed in it. I should catch a fish.
Shut up! Seriously.
This is why we never invite you camping. We got baby wipes, man. Get out of here.
I hate all you guys. Why would you throw that at me?
This nigga don't even look like him. He'll look like a moose in the face. One of the corniest niggas on the internet.
You're so into people's appearances, bro. Like, I know you're into my appearance too, but god damn, my nigga. Relax. He just sounds like Eminem. That's all this shit is. And he kind of does.
Hey, Sylvie, see, remove that pinned tweet. Thanks.
Look at this code on me. Ay, tell me who cold is me. Ay, I'm right where I'm supposed to be. I mean, I'm right where that supposed to be. Ay, save all the jokes for me. Ay, Cause it ain't a joke to me. Ay, I pull up with gang, they gon' turn around and make a toast to me.
Damn, my nigga Will Smith said gang, gang. Well, that word is fucking retired.
Cause it ain't a joke to me. I pull up with gang, they gon' turn around and make a toast to me. Straight out of Philly, I came out the gutter, I still hit the city with all of my brothers. I might go to Overbrook, get me a cheesesteak, cause I got all this bread and butter. They tried to clone me, make it a body double, but I promise it won't be another. I had enough, I ain't with the tough talk, I mean, did I just the stutter?
If you had to call something corny, this was corny as shit.
Look,
This is actually corny as shit.
yes, he did it all in movies. I mean, like I said, maybe music is his true passion. This is probably what makes him feel alive again. But pull up with gang, gang?
Aren't you guys like the same age?
I don't know about that one, Mr. Smith.
You're not. You're 10 years, 20 years. Like, you come on. That's barely your
That Uzi
senior.
back one, I mean, shit. That Uzi song and this is kind of like in the same shit. It was both trash.
At least you give it it's trash. It was this is actually kind of bad. Ah, Will, you're not your kids, man. Your kids got the gene, not you.
So Tyler the Creator has something to say. Tyler the Creator responds to online hate that he has received for his controversial lyrics. I got Swifties all mad at me with their racist ass bringing up old lyrics. Bitch, I don't give a fuck, ho.
I hate how he actually sounded like him. I actually hate that. He actually did sound like him.
Damn, and look, that's how he sounded too. I didn't even watch. I swear I didn't watch the clip before.
He actually sounded like him. I'm not even gonna lie. Still a rap bastard.
They gonna bring out the old me.
Speaking of Tyler the Creator, I'm gonna have to go dig deep into my books. I want to keep everything in a particular context. Don't want to just read random bookmarks. Want to make sure I keep everything on the same topic. And we'll get to the thug shit. Don't worry about it. Before you guys ask me those silly questions.
That sucks, bro.
NPC shit I'll ignore until further notice.
If that's how your bookmarks work, that actually sucks because you're preluding everything already.
What context were we on?
You're already showing everybody what you're going to talk about. And this is all stuff that I've seen myself, so.
Tyler the Creator. All right, let me see if I can find it.
How important is your take?
Yeah, I know. So Big 3, you got to put Tyler the Creator in Big 3.
We'll
figure out if he's...
Well, hold on. When's
the last time J. Cole dropped the album?
In Big 3? That's a no way. No way. Put Kanye before Tyler.
All right, I'm gonna just read from the. All right, this is where we stop. The fake rug skit, that boom. The feds have allegedly raided the offices of Rebel Out Records. Yo, the feds are really coming for blacks. Like I keep saying, we're the worst crime committers on the planet.
Look, if you talk about intelligence, because there's this one guy that talks about genetics and how black people are predisposed to be dumber, IQ-wise, averagely. The father of genetics said that. That's why he's been disowned. The reason why black people on average have a lower IQ is because black people on average are in lower income areas, so education is not the highest priority.
Yeah, I heard about what's that shit?
Understand that fact.
Whatever, but bro, I didn't even know who the fuck he was.
And how he's extrapolating that fact.
Like, I didn't know who the fuck he was, bro.
Just to be a racist fuck.
I just seen it was another nigga that got charged 12 and a half. I was like, okay. Another black charge by the feds.
The reason why he can say something like that is because of what I just said. Because a lot of black people, because they don't have that intelligence like these white collar white people.
All right, so South Korea has declared TND. South Koreans have been hunting down Johnny Somali and his friends for several days. They've beat him and dragged him into the road. You might remember Johnny Somali being a piece of shit in Japan. So basically, this nigga's cooked, and he fucked it up for the rest of the blacks.
That part is facts. He did fuck it up for all of us blacks. And he is cooked, thank God.
South Korea, and you're black, you're going to have to prove that you're, not a rogue or not on some dumb shit.
I don't think you have to be that excessive. I think people know who normal people are.
So Fousey got emotional after being banned.
You just know it's him.
He got back. He's in bed with Kick. Remember the clip we reacted to before? This is him crying about the aftermath.
Look, I'm gonna try my best not to cry.
I hate this clip. I hate Fousey too.
I've been under so much stress.
Same age as fucking Dale, bro.
Because I promised Eddie and Akil I wouldn't crash out like last year.
And you're still crashing out.
That my adrenaline shot up and I don't even remember the last 48 hours now that I'm out of it. And now that I calmed down, I'm realizing all the destruction that I caused, and this happens to me all the time.
Like, it's a pattern.
I'm not even gonna sit here and say sorry but I'm trying to explain to y'all.
How many years, my nigga? How many years?
Now that my adrenaline dumped and I'm back to Yusuf, and I open Twitter and I see what Fousey did, I'm like...
Nigga says, and I see what Fousey did. Look, I could kind of relate to that shit because, I'm not gonna cry or anything like that, but So I really feel like he operates outside of two people.
And watch this shit. What he says.
Like, that's how I feel like I operate. Like, I feel like I operate out of LOWTIERGOD when I'm streaming, I operate out of something else when I cut this bitch off. So I understand that, but crying and shit like that, like, I still have an accountability of what I'm saying on stream. But, yeah.
Open Twitter and I see what Fousey did. I'm like, I feel so much better now, though. I feel free. I feel so free.
Ugh.
How do you get diagnosed with bipolar? You just fake it and be like, la, 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 la. And then somebody just writes it.
You would fake it.
I mean, I could literally fake a script.
You fake a lot of things, my guy. We know this.
Fake a script, fake the bot borrow. It's an actual thing.
Here's the thing.
Yeah, I know.
When you operate outside of quote unquote two people,
I didn't say Fousey's faking. I'm just saying lots of niggas fake scripts.
There's a core self.
They screened you? Let me look at some shit.
There's a set of principles that you always follow. There's something that you.
Me, I probably am. Hold on.
Regardless of how you operate, even if you have like DID or whatever, you're still going to be at your core values.
How the fuck did they scan you for bipolar?
So Fousey and Yusuf, they're the same person at their
This
core.
video reminds me of that scary movie scene where it was a Blair Witch parody.
I don't care if one nigga is more of an entertainer versus the other nigga that's more of a family guy. You feel what I'm saying? You operate off a certain set of core values.
Of bipolar
and LTG
disorder.
is the same shit. Which is why he's a piece of shit.
Bipolar disorder is
because he says some irreprehensible things that no one can forgive.
Recurrence, patients experience cycling between the mood states, although depression predominates.
Yeah, I guess I ain't bipolar because unless I'm one of the strong ones, because I don't believe in depression. If I'm depressed today over something I still got to deal with tomorrow, why am I fucking depressed? It doesn't solve anything.
See, I mentioned this before in my previous recording.
Activity within key regions of the brain
people get depressed
to play a significant
different things.
Role in
There's different ways to express it.
I just have a very good poker face. I could be going through the worst shit right now. You niggas would never know. Because I have such a fucking poker face about shit. Nigga, I could have lost $1 million last night gambling. You niggas would never know. Because I just like...
Good. That's great. You're very good at faking everything you do. We know this.
Come on chat talking about it and crying. What does it solve?
It probably won't solve anything. It may make you feel better.
I deal with it when I cut the... I got to deal with it when I cut the stream off. I got to deal with it in my real... I still got to deal with it.
And that's facts. Whatever we are going through as humans, we still gotta fucking deal with it. That part is facts. But it doesn't mean you don't go through depression just because you don't believe it exists, because you're good at hiding your shit. What kind of R-word shit is that? Oh, I don't believe in depression, so it can't exist because... Like, come on, bro. You've had it. You have it. Try to be human, fucking loser.
You tell someone hasn't dealt with depression with someone... Wait, someone with actual depression, when you talk about depression, like it's
get them.
You could brush off.
Get them.
I mean, nah, my thing is like, I just felt like, and if I look back on times where I was depressed, right? It was situational things.
Okay.
BTS song for resubs? Yeah.
Does that matter?
So if it's situational, that means it's something that I'm dealing with at that particular moment that might have me depressed. But if I actually defeat that, I'm no longer depressed about that situational thing. Like, let's just say when I was working at Goodwill, right? Probably one of the most depressing times of my life. Because I just felt like a complete fucking slave. Like, it's like I would be cool until literally when I walked through the door, it was almost like it was a different dimension. I walked through the fucking dimension and then like, that's why I was drinking 6 Red Bulls a day plus drinking pre-workout. Like I was trying to find a way to cope with my current reality. Yeah, critical times era.
And look, I get that and I respect that.
So once I was able to get out of that cycle, I don't know, it's like, I feel like, I don't know, for me, it's just like, how could I be depressed if I had like a big fat ass bag? Just for me, I deal with shit completely different than everybody else though.
The key word though, he said that it was
like if I got M's, why would I be depressed? For one, I know my reality's fake. For two, all my bills are taken care of. For three, I know everybody around me is around me just for the bag. So like if I'm depressed at that point, it's my fault. You said if you really have bad depression, what? Hold on, what'd he say? If you really have bad depression, there's no reason. It's just constant misery and you don't know the cause. It's a psychological fuck up. It's something that you can mentally defeat. The brain is so complex. You're in charge of it. I can sit here and I can cry, or I could just fight it and defeat it and let the better side of me absorb the bullshit.
How? Unless you give a clear how, you're just talking nonsense.
It just don't matter.
You figured out your life and that's great.
States. Remember when I used to post that dumbass shit on my community tab on YouTube showing that
all you do is
walking on the cliff and shit? Like, come on, bro. I felt damn near every spectacle of human emotion, every version of human emotion outside of like a close relative dying. But yeah, I've experienced all types of human emotion.
It's just crazy to me how ignorant he really is.
So while some people might, you know, maybe everybody has experienced every emotion like that, but I feel like I've experienced every fucking emotion. Highs, lows, quote unquote depression, quote unquote fake ass heartbreak, which actually isn't heartbreak. It's actually extreme disappointment.
Okay.
All types of shit. I don't need to go really dig deep, but yeah, it's exactly. It's as simple as just don't be sad. If I'm crying about it on social media, I might need niggas to just pay attention to me and baby me or some shit and give me a dog biscuit.
What a dumbass, bro.
Cortex, hippocampus.
So, like I was trying to say,
lateral prefrontal cortex.
in bits and pieces, like I was trying to say, it's a if. If you beat whatever the fuck you're going through,
depressive moods.
And it's situational, understandable.
Furthermore,
situational as opposed to what?
Specific monoamine.
Because as we can see right here, sometimes it is chemical. Sometimes you're not going to find that solution that easily. But even if it is situational, it doesn't mean the solution is that easy as well. There's a big possibility you fail for years.
Depressive symptoms
that you're depressed for decades plus. What the fuck do you do then?
Serotonin level.
So what he's saying is just some bullshit that he's figured out. Because remember, this nigga is 40 years old. 40 years old this month.
Serotonin by preventing.
If he didn't figure out how to not do a Grand Canyon case, he would have done it a long time ago. That's all I'm gonna say.
This MF-LOT3 roll, LOT3 roll. And have you ever tried to cut your own hair? And do you know how to swim well in deep water, bro? LOT3 cut LOT3 CUT.
I mean, do I seem like an average nigga? Of course I know how to swim in deep water. And yeah, I had a cutting my own hair phase. I had that shit. All right, so there goes Ice Spice. And them cheeks little.
Honestly, I can't even think about smashing Ice Spice. Not because of her weight, but like, how does she feel? How does she feel about shaking her ass?
Look. So niggas are starting to realize, right? So Mena says Street Fighter 6 in his Temu ass neutral game. This game is funny, bro. Niggas thought they had it bad with 5. No, 6 is complete trash. And then somebody put a clip of something I said while playing this garbage ass game. Jab, 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 jab. Fake ass game. To just literally mash and do random drive impacts, drive rushes. Like that nigga was trash, bro. Man, it sucks so bad to actually be good at a Street Fighter game and then come on this piece of trash and clear half the whole screen with drive rush. Like this is neutral, just jab, 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 jab. Jab, 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 jab. Drive rush. Funny how everything I say always comes into fruition. Niggas figured out later though, I'm just the first nigga to say it. I was saying the same shit about Tekken 8 30 days after it dropped. Launch, easy mode combos, boom. Nigga, fishing for a launch. A nigga will sit there and not know how to block your whole setup in Tekken, right? Just pray to God they can mash out a launcher. 50%, activate V-trigger, aka heat. Boom, corner carry you mash buttons in the corner. Boom. But, you know, niggas always act like I don't know what I'm talking about because allegedly I lose every game I play in fighters. You know the deal.
If you tried, people wouldn't say that. Just try it, loser.
Fake ass game. To just literally mash and do rain. I don't know, nigga. It wasn't about it being a stalker edit. It was about the fact that it makes sense. Exactly. When I say something, it's inaccurate at all times. When somebody else says it, what did it say in Spanish? This guy said it, but they laughed at him. In other words, like this nigga Ben said it, but they sat there and laughed.
My nigga, we didn't need your translation. We know what those words meant. Like the way he explained it, it was as if he was like, "Yeah, it's a revelation. Yeah, I said it, but they laughed at me."
Exactly. Yep. So it looks like a woman pepper sprayed a Rashid. There was an Uber driver.
Video shows him being pepper sprayed by a passenger just as the light turned green last Wednesday on Lexington Avenue near 65th Street. He unbuckled himself and jumped out, but the car was still moving, so he hopped back in. The woman continues to spray him as eventually he puts the car in park. Video shows him being pepper sprayed.
Hey! I wonder why they did it. We only seeing one side, so the first.
What? That's his thing? Only one side? My nigga he was looking outside the window and she went to him and purposely put that shit in his face. There's no other side. Very obvious.
Anyone who's ever...
Wait a minute, was that a...
I'm gonna build something undeniable.
Oh, of course she was wearing Nikes. You know they gotta put blacks and Nikes 24.
Anyone who's ever accomplished anything iconic in life has had to do some questionable things to get it done.
This shit is about to be so trash and so pandering, it's not even funny. It's gonna have every black stereotype you could possibly imagine. It'll probably have some, can't you tell I'm a strong black woman really getting it? Like, it's gonna have some shit like that in there, I promise you. Look, they got the chicken Zulu knots, bro. They chose the most blackest Afrocentric hairstyle they could possibly think of. So it says, what's the other side of the story?
I found out today that my ex lost me over $250,000. So waking up in the bus where he broke my heart was kind of traumatizing. But I really needed to get over to property to see how much damage was actually done, so I journaled a little bit. And actually today I finished this journal, which feels like a huge accomplishment because I started this one a year ago whenever we broke up. And then I laced up my shoes and headed over to the car, and the whole time all I could think about was how long it's been since I've actually been in Texas. When I got to the property, it was insanely overgrown and I couldn't believe what I was looking at. Our Airbnbs that used to hold so much life are now extremely overgrown and just so depressing. No.
This is why you don't do business while you're in relationships. Or I don't want to do no business with you, bitch. At all. Because then shit like this happens, now what?
No one's been in them in months since I shut it down, but I realized my ex left it in such disarray. Considering that he's the one who did me dirty, you think he'd at least have the common decency and respect to leave it okay. But instead, everyone that I walked into is just more and more overwhelming. What's even more of a shame is that he stole all of the titles to the buses, so I can't even sell them and get rid of them. Which is the most gnarly part, because all I want to do is get rid of property and get rid of these buses, but
I mean, if he took all the titles, she basically was sucking cocks or something.
That's the only reason?
Because for a nigga to be that petty, come on now.
What do you mean? Niggas can be way worse than women.
Sell them and get rid of them. Which is the most gnarly part. You think he'd at least have the common decency and respect to leave it okay. But instead, everyone that I walked into is just more and more overwhelming. What's even more of a shame is that he stole all of the titles to the buses, so I can't even sell them and get rid of them. Which is the most gnarly part, because all I want to do is get rid of property and get rid of these buses, but it turns out that they're all just kind of scrapped now. And then don't even get me started on this double-decker that
she do look like one of those chicks that maybe shower one time in the morning
You're crazy.
And just lets her box marinate for the whole 24, but still you gotta take it down late at night.
You're crazy.
With just whatever sense was left throughout the day. She looked like one of those types, one shower a day type chick.
She looks like she goes to the gym. What's wrong with this nigga?
And never.
Maybe she probably, you know what? She probably one of those type of chicks that just get up and don't shower. You know how some people like literally will start their entire day, but don't shower. They'll leave the house without showering. I don't know how motherfuckers do that. Like, how do I like get up, not wash my face, not brush my teeth, not wash my full body, and I go run errands?
Never did a thing with, despite promising me that he would. Our tree and our lake has fallen down, and just honestly, the whole thing just made me want to cry. So after grabbing the few belongings that I care about, I went and dropped them off at a friend's house, which is really just my other finished journals, and then I headed to the airport because I just couldn't handle it. Overall, in the last 3 years, I've invested over $500,000 into this property, and I can't believe he lost me every single one. And then on top of that, to get him off the lease, I had to sign a contract where I'm paying him an obscene amount of money. And so the fact that I'll never even be able to sell the buses for what they're worth because he stole the titles is absolutely insane. So now all I can focus on is what I can actually do about it, which is flying across the world to meet up with some friends to really make myself feel better. It's heartbreaking to feel that after everything.
I didn't see
it's
a
actually
shower
sad
the
as shit.
whole day.
Why would you need to see a shower, my nigga?
I didn't see nothing about like deodorant.
In her TikTok, where she's vlogging about her life, why would you need to see a shower? Why is that your main focus?
Just got up, started complaining about a guy, and then hopped on a plane.
And then her property, and then everything she's lost because of said guy.
She just don't be showering.
This nigga's demented. Demented.
Yeah, it's called a tube top. All right. Okay, so she likes to show her tits a lot. Let's click on all the ones with boobs.
I'm running away yet again. So this time I think it's
Oh, she got one of these African physiques, like one of these like grimy jungle African physiques. I'm the outlaw. Shut up for the 17 months.
I've been in one spot for like almost 2 months. A new world record.
Oh yeah, nah.
Oscar, listen, baby, I know I was a bad girl, but come on. You'd have to be crazy not to take me back. Oscar,
Bro, you could tell
baby, I know.
She probably got one of the blackest, crunchiest dads with an ice queen mom. I always know the look. The crunchier the nigga that mixes with an ice queen, the more they look like this. Be the blackest niggas that fuck with the ice queens that make chicks that look like this. Wait, what?
I'm Sayla, and when I was younger, my grandparents lied to me about my mom dying when she didn't, so that we would tell CPS about my stepdad abusing my siblings and I. And I brought the bowl.
Hi, my name's Noah. When I was younger, I pissed my dog.
Alright. Not interested in the guy. Just came here for random tit flops and shit.
What's up, babies? I want to try to find a hike today I've only ever seen on Instagram. For the record, we have no idea where we're going. I've legitimately only seen this place.
Bro, bangs on a chick is so ugly. I hate bangs. Alright, I'm done. Why did you guys post this in the manner though? Why are you guys obsessed with this ugly ass raw that literally has piss everywhere? It's like you guys are obsessed with that nigga or something. Like, I don't feel like watching 3 minutes of that. Basically, a black chick was complaining and she got pulled over. They busted her windows. Boom. All right. Charleston White predicts that Lil Durk's girlfriend India is cheating on him if he gets life in prison. Well, I mean, she's supposed to just not take dick for the rest of her life. Right click, open new tab. Yeah, let's just start doing that.
So what is Durk's girlfriend India? What does she do?
Man, the next nigga with some money. He left you a little money. One of them freaky white men that's been managing him. Somebody come back get that pussy. You lying to me.
Bro, they really just pay this nigga to barbecue talk about topics.
They do. Because he's controversial.
What a great hustle.
It is a great hustle, but he's a piece of shit. That's why he gets it. He's making money because he's a piece of shit.
To ask me about viral topics.
Just like LOWTIERGOD.
Every video I got a brand new chain, everything. Like,
he's a piece of shit.
Hey yo, so LOWTIERGOD, what you think about Lil Durk's girlfriend? Like, how you think she gonna hold up? I'm like, shit. Well, basically, I mean, let's just put it like this. What's the chances? What's the percentages that women are actually faithful when their guys goes to jail? Like, come on, let's just be real. Do you think that she's gonna last a lifetime not fucking any niggas? Like, where's my bag?
Today. Hey, Ock, let me get a chopped cheese with the motherfucking garlic grilled cheese. The Ock and white, nigga. Sure, let's go. First, we gonna slap the ground meat on the grill. Woo! Boom, chakalaka. And then I'm gonna hit it with the peppers.
It's kind of
then
annoying.
We throw the mozzarella sticks in the fryer. Bam. Now we finna chop this shit up. You feel me? Let me see how you gonna chop it up. Then we gonna slap the garlic bread on the grill. Damn. We're gonna hit it with the cheese. We're gonna hit it with the pepper jack, motherfucker. You heard? Spicy girl. Yeah. After we chop it up, we finna season this shit, you feel me? Come on, let me see.
After we chop it in, we gonna season this shit, you feel me? I know there's niggas from Memphis that don't talk like that. But hey.
How you gonna season it up? Yeah, don't be scared. Once the chop is ready, we hit it with cheese. Chop cheese! Once the cheese is melted, now we put it in the bread. Then we hit it with the mozzarella sticks. Go ahead, girl. Then we gonna hit it with the spinach. Yeah, a little bit.
And that looks like a heart attack on my stomach. Fucking hell. What did she even say there?
Now we gonna stack it up. Now we put it on top of the paper. Okay. Now we wrap it.
Gotta have the black gloves.
The result is OMG. Can't forget the bev. Never, never, never. Never, never, never. I'ma serve it to the one and only, baby.
She's gonna be taking them long dookies. Like,
what the fuck?
Dookies that would literally be like a titan that come out of your ass. Get off the toilet, you be like, damn. Oh, fuck.
This nigga just talks about the shit that you shouldn't talk about in a public setting. That's all I'm gonna say.
Look, it says people will say this and say WWE is fake. Yo, guys, give me a backstory on this shit. Yeah, it has a scroll clicker. Come on, bro. You think I got a cheap ass mouse? I got 2 top tier mouses. I thought I had a ROG mouse. Oh, it didn't even hit him.
You know, I wasn't going to say anything, but watch. Yeah. Yeah, actually, yeah. WWE is fake, and that's okay. It's okay
good at this shit.
That it is fake. It's not a big deal.
Damn, this nigga's good.
It's not a big deal, but yeah, he actually is good. Imagine that. That reaction speed to duck your head. Because this nigga really went with that elbow. That elbow is real. It's the ducking that's impressive.
But how do you explain this next part? Yeah, that you can't fake. So how do you explain this shit?
I mean, he probably is hitting him with that, but he's using the part of his arm where it's not going to do that much. It's not even elbows. It's like a part of his forearm. Yeah, he's not really hurting him. He's doing it in such a way where he doesn't hurt him.
Well, check this out. Look like one of his teeth came out. Look.
If it really hurt him, I don't think that's teeth. I see the particle he's talking about. I wouldn't say it's teeth. I don't think it's teeth. But you can tell, the way his head's not concaving inward into the mat, it's not real. Which is fine.
Nigga, that'd be the biggest chunk of dandruff ever. Bro, Bro, even if I hit you with this part of my forearm and I'm hitting that soft part, you're still gonna take damage.
Of course, but it's about minimizing damage at all costs.
Yeah, he's definitely taking particle. The fuck is this shit?
Southbound.
Got a
Gun! I don't have a gun.
Got a Gucci belt though. So that man lost his hat out the window. Oh, this is the fucked up thing. Well, I don't think we could show it, but basically the cop shot the guy because he thought he had a gun when literally dude went to go pick up his hat. I was like, man, that's fucked up. And the cop starts hyperventilating and shit because he shot a black man for no reason. But you gotta blame this shit on social media. Like, you know, blacks were getting shot first because of what niggas do on social media.
Oh my God.
Just that simple. Let me see.
Such an R word. No. Blacks were getting shot because of this systemic racism.
Let me see if it'll load.
That has been there since Jim Crow. Before Jim Crow. Since slavery. You can blame social media for extrapolating and exploiting all that shit and making black people want to do stupid shit even more. And you can blame media for spreading it and spreading that message 100%. And you can blame the Reagan era, but to blame social media solely?
Still won't load.
such an ignorant fuck, bro.
He knew that. He just was getting his hat off the side of the road. 210. So many fireboard.
Well, when you're black, gotta think all like your thinking has to be 3D. You can't think like left to right. When you're a nigga, you have to think 3D.
He's not incorrect. You gotta think, okay, I'm black.
He's gonna get a bag and he didn't die, so.
I'm a black man. I have to be aware that my actions will be seen as such.
Oh, free bag incoming. Nah, I didn't react to it. I keep hearing this garbage. So for some reason, everybody's clowning your boy Destroy Lonely because he's fucking with one of the Claremont Augment twins. Or Augment twins. You guys know who the Claremont twins are. They used to be on a Bad Girls Club, got crazy BBLs, known for scamming niggas, everything. Like, I think they were on video for doing bestiality with a dog. I think they blew a couple of dogs' cocks and shit like that.
What? That's disgusting. He's fucking with them? I was going to wonder at first,
That's just what I heard. Don't quote me.
Why is he fucking with them? Well, maybe it's because Destroy Lonely himself is a woman beater. This is a tweet from the person that was dating him.
It's one of these build-a-bitch chicks.
Oh, is it? They do not look the same. I've looked it up on Google earlier, but here's a tweet. Cracked my head open in Germany after pushing me into a bed frame and then threw all my shit in the hallway. All because I was tired and didn't want to get up at that exact moment to roll a blunt. I can't show you the pictures, but they are terrible. My nigga beat up his ex just because he wanted her to do drugs? Roll drugs? You deserve that bitch. That Claremont bitch?
And these chicks gotta look monstrous. They look monstrous with the makeup. Without it, they gotta look like straight up Cruella de Vil's. So, this post says, one of the main reasons Elon Musk has become more active in politics is because his goal is to reach Mars and make life possible there, right? Obviously, that's what we want to do. We want to become a multi-planetary species, so on and so forth, so we could excel into the universe, excel into the galaxy. Let's not say universe, let's push a little bit too far. He says, true. I think Donald Trump winning makes a big difference in humanity getting to Mars and making life multi-planetary. This might one day save life as we know it. Now, we know for a fact Kamala Harris gets in office, she's not going to give two fucks about space, anything. Like I said, she's still trying to figure out how to get Venezuelans $5,000 a month in food stamps and trying to give niggas that want to open up barbecue businesses a $25,000 advance. Exactly, eggs, milk, and bread. So He isn't taking anyone to space. Who else is talking about it then? I just, as much as I want, as much as I would like this to be a thing, I just don't think, I think just too many celebrities are endorsing Trump. Just doesn't seem realistic for Trump to win, honestly. We'll see. Niggas be my language. Niggas be my language. Is he Sav? Shout out for the Prime. Welcome. All right, so check this out for the passport, bros. Craig Jones was drugged during his trip to Colombia.
I wanted to add a bit more context to what happened the other day. I posted a picture of me passed out in a bathroom and then a video being carried back to the hotel, and everyone was like, oh, that's just hilarious. That must be something he does regularly. Whether that's true or not, what actually happened to me was I was given
You don't speak my language, Lodi3, no way.
It's made out of some fucking random tree out here in Colombia. So
basically these niggas are blowing that Sonya Blade kissing the niggas' faces and fucking them up. It's called devil's breath. They could do it that way, or they could spike your drink.
What's strange about that is you fucking remember all the details in terms of PIN numbers and shit like that. So while I was under, I could barely walk, but I could still remember the 7-digit entry code to my fucking Airbnb, which is why you lose so much money. This is a word of warning to everyone out there playing it easy in Colombia. You could be 6'6", you could have strong cauliflower ears, you could have a perfect hairline and a beautiful Australian accent, and you too could become a victim of the devil's breath. So again, they snuck it into our margaritas. I saw my friend Seth, 5'1", 100 pounds, about to drink a full-strength alcoholic beverage, and I snatched it out of his hands and I drank both of them for us.
Yeah, he said
that. I know I'd be taking both hits of scopolamine, so that fucked me up for a while. Still had a fair bit of memory loss. Brain has obviously not been optimal for years, but it's suboptimal now. So be careful out here in Medellin.
Yeah, no, agreed.
That Medellin bullshit.
I actually agree. I'm not going to do that ever alone. I agree with that. I went to Colombia. I went to Barranquilla. This was recent. I was with family.
No, seriously, do they put the box on the night on the nightstand or something? Appreciate the sub though. So this shit got to be AI. Made her tits look a little bit less saggy and smaller. AI at the hell. Kind of looks like Avatar in a sense. Doesn't she look like Avatar with human skin? Looks like they increased their pocket of pussy as well.
Look, I understand recognizing women by like seeing their ass. If you don't see their face,
sure they hide the lock. So all you TikTok niggas,
but he's disgusting.
TikTok will be banned in the U.S. starting January 19, 2025.
Also, thank God for that.
So it looks
Fuck
like
TikTok.
the shit will actually be official.
Fuck TikTok.
So for all you dancing niggas on TikTok, all you niggas that steal my content on TikTok.
It's not me, but yeah. TikTok's dead.
Just put in a different country code or some stupid shit. Niggas will find a way to beat it, but
they will.
I've never liked TikTok, even though I'm verified and shit on there. I just don't like it. Just not a fan of TikTok. Never will be. Never have. Never was my cup of tea. That's one form of social media I just never could get with. It says most people don't realize how mysterious the pyramids are. They're so old that Cleopatra.
Yeah, we're not going to listen to this shit. We're skipping this.
Lunchly Roglets. Human nature, right? I'm gonna just deliver something into the world that's clearly gonna struggle because I'm being selfish at this.
You did.
Let's see here. Says
you just wanted casual sex and you didn't get it, and now you have a child.
To give me a chance
fucking
to
loser.
sit down and think about what I'm doing with my fucking life. People were like, "Oh, Asmon bent the knee." I think this is the first time that I didn't. I wish I could just wear white V-necks on stream, every stream, and niggas just love me for it. That's why sometimes being a white guy is just easier. Like, I don't have to worry about no types of swag, fashion. Like, I just put, like, I could just fucking, just
Those are your demons.
I don't
bro.
gotta have a crispy beard lineup, a shape up.
You don't.
I don't have
just
to fresh
rock your
fresh
style.
haircut. I could just hop on stream.
You don't.
Like fuck.
Just rock your style, my nigga. Like you're a pussy. You don't want to do that.
It's bad phrasing. Yeah, it was. It was bad phrasing. You read the TOS. I broke the TOS. I got suspended. That's fair. It is. It's fair. It's generalizing. No, it's generalizing. And the funny thing is I've spoken against that many times. I did it myself. And thank God I did that because it gave me a chance to actually sit down and think about what am I doing with my fucking life? What the fuck am I doing? And so I sit there and I'm thinking about myself, don't be a coward. No, the thing is, like, so people, a lot of people said that, and I saw this comment a lot, but I didn't really read, like, a lot of my YouTube videos, etc. I really actually don't read, like, 90% of them. 90% of the comments, but I did read a few of the comments. People are like, oh, Asmon bent the knee, right? The funny thing about this is that this is the way that I see it, right? Is that I think this is the first time that I didn't bend the knee. Because I feel like there have been a lot of circumstances in the past, like, year, 2 years, where I have let my ego, I have let my, you know, my desire to be, like, you know, right, or like I've let kind of like a negative impulse or something like that. I've let all of those things kind of take control of me. And in the process of like letting those things take control of me, I've fucked my own life up, basically. And so I think this is the first time that I actually did, you know, take a step back and think about like, what am I doing with my life? What am I doing with my time? And why am I doing that? And so I think that, in fact, it's the opposite. This is the first time I didn't do that.
So before he realizes that he is muted, you just do what you got to do in this life. You said some terrible things about a bunch of people you don't even know. But if you feel like you reflected from it, good luck.
No, I said, well, it looks like his place is a little bit cleaner, so that's what's up. So here's a clip of Megan. Well, she used to be a stallion. Megan we'll just call her. About a clip. Well, she probably was Megan Thee Stallion in this clip before she lost her ass and tits. This is in her new documentary. Basically, she discusses why she didn't tell the truth when Gayle King asked her if she fucked Tory. I'm feeling like if Tory was at least 6'2", I don't think that she would have actually cared about admitting that she fucked him. But what chick is that's 6 foot tall is gonna want to admit that she fucked a nigga that's 5'2" or 3"? SS Syndicate, shut up for the 12 months.
Yes, bitch, I lied to Gayle King, bitch. First of all, I didn't know that bitch was even gonna ask me about that shit. Bitch, she's always gonna talk about this shooting. Why'd you ask me about fucking Tory? That's not what this is about. Even if I was, I fucked this nigga like once, maybe twice on a drunk night. Bitch, you kept catching me out of my fucking mind. Yes.
It's one thing that bitches especially, they love blaming it, don't they? How are you so drunk that you fuck a nigga? How are you so drunk you have a threesome?
Do you not drink?
You blow a couple of dicks.
Oh, I forgot he doesn't drink.
So drunk you take a nut shot in the face.
If he's telling the truth about not drinking,
double penetrated,
then he's just R-word about it.
Like,
or sorry, I can forgive the ignorance if he's never drank before, because when you drink, you can do things you would never
at all.
You would never want to do.
I'd be surprised. That's an excuse.
He sounds ignorant.
So drunk. I told you guys my story about that stupid shit. Just babe, I was just so drunk. Like, all I remember is just two guys getting on top of me, and I hit the lamp over, and the bulb broke in the lamp, and it went dark, and then I just woke up in a bathtub naked. Yeah. Elon Musk says the future should look like the future. Robots, rockets, ugly ass whips.
And we've made
now there's 3 Raptor engines. We can see those chopsticks.
Not the future I was really imagining, but I guess of cars that are still on wheels with a sleek design to fake the futuristic look. All right, and robots that couldn't masturbate you if you commanded them to. I mean, I'm not really shocked or anything like that. We'll just see what happens. I was just saying, a robot should be so delicate to human touch. You should be able to have the robot stroke you and bust you. I'm not saying I would do that, but for all these weird fucks out there, you just like a robot.
Did you know Descartes was a replicant?
Nah, what's that? You just sit there like, ah, ah. Somebody said, boom. So what do? Take a classic Low Tier God clip from the Jersey era.
One cheek spread the other. Boom. See that mocha asshole? Tick it a little bit. Back shot that ass into perfection. Bust just enough. Just till I give her that motherfucking orgasm. And then I bust all over her back. Because I love seeing white sperm and nut and matrix juice all over that mocha fucking ass, nigga. One cheek.
I wonder if this person even knows who the fuck I am.
One cheek spread the other.
I'll bring out the old LTG only for like some like top tier shit, you know, like a movie clip or a little cameo. Like, I'm saving my energy, all that shit that's locked away, I'm saving it for a better, you know? We don't do these things for free no more.